877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
The U.S. economy has clearly slowed down. There's no question about that. That's a factual statement.
Things feel really good. I mean, you look at the economy right now and the headline numbers.
So which is it? Is it slowing down? Do we believe that? Or do we believe it looks really good? Do we believe Charles Payne?
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting in our stock market as well.
Do we believe that? Or do we believe the yields that have been around, bond market's been around for 100 years, always tells the truth? And when you have a bond yield, when the government's going to pay you, say, for 10 years, they're going to pay you 3.2%, okay, but for 10-year Treasury, they're going to borrow money from you for 10 years, so I'll give it to you at, say, 3%. That means they believe the economy for the next thing is going to be good, going to be really good. If they're going to borrow money from you for 3 months and give you 1.5%, that means, they're not so confident. But then when you invert it, and all of a sudden they're giving you more money, they're giving you more interest over 3 months than 10 years, that means the economy is really bad. There's no faith in the economy. If they're going to give you more interest on a 3-month treasury, borrow money, say to you today, I want to borrow for 3 months $1 million from you. I'll give you 2.5%. But I'll give you 2% for 10 years. What's that tell you? It tells you there's no confidence in the economy. It tells you there's no confidence going forward in the growth of this economy or growth of wages. Growth of jobs. There's no confidence. That's why the government's saying, I'm going to pay you more money over 3 months than over 10 years. So it's never wrong. So if you want to continue to follow these jibber jabbers whose only job is to make you feel good, that's why they call stock buybacks or QE a confidence game. What do you think that's all about? What's QE? We've had QE in 2009. What is that? They print money. They go buy all the 10-year treasuries they can. So to drop the yields down, get those yields down, to make you feel good, get those interest rates down. So if you really want to know, and you got money invested in the market, how is the economy? Really, how is it? Am I safe? Go look at the bond market. Better yet, join my gang. Welcome to Phil's Gang. Coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Every day when I listen to this garbage here,
Things feel really good. I mean, you look at the economy right now and the headline numbers.
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting in our stock market as well.
The stock market rally is going to continue. It's a very strong economy.
Consumer and business confidence remains strong. The U.S. economy will remain strong from here.
Look at that. I wouldn't believe a one of them. My members, when we're investing money in our portfolio, we don't believe a one of them. We don't use them as a guide. Are you kidding me, to invest? You think we turn on CNBC or Fox or Bloomberg to see if we get some tip or to get some indication how really the economy is doing, the truth? If you want the truth, you don't turn on Fox Business, you don't turn on CNBC Business, you don't go to Bloomberg. If you want the truth, how the economy is doing, you join my gang or go look at your bonds. Always tells you the rates. Always tells you the economy, rather, how good things are. It's amazing, isn't it? You know, everybody laughed when this jibber jabber said the other day on CNBC.
Barbara, what are your expectations for earnings, this earnings season that gets underway this week, and could we actually see an earnings recession? Does it even matter? I think that's the real question. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Earnings don't matter. She's right. Earnings don't matter. See, it used to be, I've been in this business over 43, almost 45 years now. 73 years old, 45 years. I've seen a lot in this market. And she's right. Earnings no longer mean anything. It used to. Everything was earnings. That's all you cared about was earnings, because earnings were the truth. Companies would take their earnings, their profits, plow them back into their company. And when they plowed that company, money back in the company before the purpose of business investment, new IT spending, new equipment, new machinery, build a new building, all to increase their productivity, which would increase wages, which would increase our economic GDP growth as people go out and spend those increased wages. People would save, the middle class, and from those savings, they'd open up their own business. So when you hear today how great the economy is, but we have more businesses closing their doors today than ever before. That's right. So how can I say the economy is great when we have more businesses closing than ever before? You know, the president, I'm surprised. President Trump is a very bright man. He built an empire. Oh, they can say his father gave him the money. I know a lot of people who got money from their fathers, and they're all losers. They're all losers. They never built anything. He built something. He built something. But he always surrounded himself with great executives. Every executive wants to have a dream team built around him. But he went into the presidency thinking they have to be associated with the stock market. So he builds a team around him of dopes, real live dopes. Not a dream team, but a nightmare team. Starting with Larry Kudlow, a loser. Steve Moore. Remember, I'm not saying a loser, I'm not being mean. He got thrown off of a financial business show, a channel, because he was so bad. Why? He told people not to worry about bonds. Get the hot stock. Not to worry about it. You never buy a stock unless you check and see what the bond market's doing. Steve Moore, another loser. Art Laffer. His fame was he sat down with Reagan, it's all a bunch of BS, put his name on the back of a napkin, show him how if you get people out there employed and more people employed, and then you keep lowering interest rates, how the economy will become great. The Laffer curve, that's all a bunch of BS. Then, of course, you got Powell. So that's his team, who are now in the process of one of the biggest frauds ever perpetrated on the American people on Main Street. They're going to start reversing the inverted yield curve. We have an inverted yield curve right now. You can get more interest. You can get more interest on a 3-month Treasury, 2.50, than you can on a 10-year Treasury, 2.09. I just explained what that means. If you can get more interest in a shorter period of time than a longer period of time, it's telling the economy really sucks. They're in the process of manipulating it, financially engineering it. They're going to be inverting the yield curve back. They're going to re-engineer it so you can get more interest on the 10-year than you can on a 3-month, because of the reason I just explained. So they can take parking spaces ahead of people. The economy's great because bonds don't lie. So they're going to even re-engineer the bond market. And I'll explain why they're going to do that and how it's going to affect you and what the consequences are.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Earnings of companies are decelerating, but they're going to come out and tell you everything's fine. But for my members, I take care of them. Think about this. Since May 23rd, we've been buying gold, and we're up 69% in one gold stock, 84% in another gold stock, 91% in another one, and 90% in silver. My color-coded chart, making a decision to buy these when nobody wanted gold. Nobody wanted gold. That's when we got into gold based on our chart, our color-coded chart. It's really easy. You can't go wrong. We tell you exactly what to do with the stocks in our portfolio. And that's how we continue to build a gang and how we continue to help St. Jude. And it works. And this chart works. How can you go wrong?
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock and, most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, remember St. Jude's? I mean, every day we do the show. I've been doing the show for 20 years. 20 years raising money for St. Jude. And there's no better research hospital in the world than St. Jude. And I started with it 20 years ago because my son had cancer. And it is an incredible place. So we haven't raised our price for membership in 20 years. Over 20 years. Same price. Because we want our members, and as soon as they start making money, we want them hopefully, and again, they don't send the money to me. They send it directly to St. Jude. So not to embarrass them, somebody may send $100 or someone may send $5. I don't want anybody to be embarrassed. I don't think, well, gee, I don't want to see Phil say I only sent them $5. So they send it directly. It's a great organization. So what I've got to convince you to do to help them is to understand the stock market. When you listen to all these people on these jibber jabbers, on all these experts on these TV shows, they know nothing. But I shouldn't, let me take that back. They're very smart. I shouldn't say that. They're very smart. But what they tell you is what's best for them. They're a clique. They're a cult. It's what's best for them. It's what's best for Wall Street. Now, think of what's going on right now. Now you're not going to believe this, but this is what's happening. Do you remember when President Trump, when he was candidate, and the market soared 45% as he was going into election night? Well, by then, I think it was like 15%, and then went up the rest of the way after he was elected, because everybody was buying into the promises. The promises that he was going to get rid of Obamacare. He was going to do the biggest infrastructure program ever. And these were the promises. Oh, and the biggest tax cut ever, which wasn't just going to benefit the corporations, it was going to benefit everybody. But guess what? It didn't happen because he got stabbed in the back by his own party. He got stabbed in the back by McCain. He got stabbed in the back by Paul Ryan. So if you remember, from the night he was elected to night he was elected, November 2016, to October 2018, almost 2 years later, everybody was buying into that promise, and none of it happened. There's no big infrastructure program. His own party screwed him there. There's no taking Obamacare and get rid of it. His party screwed him there. And the tax cuts, they only benefit the big corporations, didn't benefit the little guy. Now, some people think it's some money, but the majority of Main Street didn't get any money. So it didn't work. But the market kept going up and up on the promise. So when the market keeps going up and up on promises and fake narratives, remember, the earnings aren't going up, the profits aren't going up, so you got stock prices that are being inflated all the time. And it's gotten worse over the last 20 years. They just keep inflating the stock price, which earnings don't mean anything anymore. The whole idea is to keep the stock price going up. And his team of dopes, Kudlow, Steve Moore, Art Laffer, Powell, they thought, they were so confident that at any time they can rig the market. They can rig the market so it will go up. They can do another quantitative easing. Now let's talk about quantitative easing, big fancy word. All QE means is they're going to print money and they'll take the 10-year Treasury yield interest and drive it right back down. If it's at 10, they'll drive it back down to 1. What does that mean? Well, there's a lot of consequences to QE. Because remember, that long-term yield, that 10-year Treasury, a lot of things are tied to it. Your 30-year and 15-year fixed-rate mortgage is tied to it. When that goes up, your interest rate goes up. When you go to buy a new house, interest rates keep going up. So as they keep on rigging the market and they keep on lowering the short-term rate like they're doing now, remember Powell just dropped the rate. He says he's going to cut the rate in July. Well, what happens? So he said he was just going. Remember, he said I'm going to cut the rates for July. Hasn't happened yet, but he's going to. So by cutting the rates for July, what happens to the long-term rate? Well, the long-term rate, more people will get out of the bond market. $216 billion just left the stock market. Foreigners pulled out $216 billion out of the stock market because they feel the economy is so bad here that they didn't want to be in the market. So they pulled out that money. Now they're going to try to get them back in. Now how are they going to do that? They're going to trick everybody. What they're going to do is start dropping the short-term rates that the Federal Reserve controls. So they're going to start their first rate cut in July. Then they're going to cut again and cut again. His team, Trump's team, is going to keep cutting and cutting and cutting to make sure that nobody goes into the long-term Treasury, that they shift out of the Treasury into the stock market. By shifting out of the Treasury, you have to sell your bonds to buy stocks. And when you sell your bonds, what happens? Interest rates go up. So there's a huge consequence. Long-term interest rates go up. Bonds, yields go up. It destroys the housing market. So they're going to destroy the housing market. Their plan right now is destroy the housing market, increase the cost of your student loan, increase the cost of the national debt, which hurts everybody. Every time they boost up just a quarter point on the national debt, that's another $50 billion you have to pay. The Congress has to pay on the national debt. That kills our economic growth. That kills our jobs. It kills wage increases. So what they're going to do is Powell and his boys are going to keep artificially, and they're going to keep saying how great the economy is. And they're going to keep cutting rates. But the long-term rate is going to destroy the housing market. Now, why are they going to do that? What benefits them to destroy the housing market? Higher student loan costs? Increased interest costs on national. How's that help? I'll explain when I get back how it helps.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by CashCallMortgage.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Game. CashCallAndMortgage.com. This is an interesting business. A fellow decided, Jared Douglas, that there was a market. He was a mortgage broker. He said, you know, there's a real big market for small businesses who try to get a loan, but because they own a business, they're self-employed, it's very complicated for them to go get a mortgage. Because mortgage brokers and banks, they don't understand small businesses. They have no clue what a small business does. They don't know how to read a balance sheet. Very difficult. If you work for the post office, you go and get a loan. Very simple. Here's your pay stubs, you get a loan as long as your credit's good. But you walk into a bank, and this happened to myself and my wife, Marta, even with 800 credit scores, it was very difficult to get a loan. I mean, this was shocking to us. And it's because they don't understand your business. They don't understand the statements. It's hard. They don't get it. So he started a company. That's what he does. That's what he specializes in. So if you have your own small business and you find you're having trouble getting a loan, not because of your credit, but because you just can't get people to figure out your what you do for a living, for heaven's sakes, contact Jared. He's great. I can attest to it because it happened to me and it worked, and we got our loan like boom, like that. It was unbelievable. I was stunned when I went to these banks. I thought, no problem, get any loan I want with a credit score that I had. No. So just check them out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and it's cashcallmortgage.com. Just tell them that Phil sent you. Talk to Jared Douglas, and you'll find if you're a small business operator like myself, world of difference. Talk about a world of difference. I want to go back and explain what's going on. So here's what's going to happen. The team that works for the president, remember, they made a very bad decision. When the market went up from November of 2016 to October 2018, remember it went up 45% because everybody was buying into those promises? Kudlow made a dumb mistake with his pals. They said, Mr. President, own the stock market. And the president said, well, no president ever took ownership of the stock market. No president would ever say, look, judge my performance as a president by the performance of the stock market. That's suicide. They said, no, don't worry about it. We can rig the market. We can rig it easily through stock buybacks, through quantitative easing. We can do QE anytime we want. So we bought into it. But here's the problem. As the market keeps going up, think about it. The stock market goes up, and you got the jibber-jabber saying this.
Things feel really good. I mean, you look at the economy right now and the headline numbers.
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting in our stock market as well.
Consumer and business confidence remains strong.
Now, none of that's true. When you go and really look at the market and you go look at the red flags all over the place, none of that is true. First of all, the four biggest indicators, are housing starts. They're in deep trouble. The housing starts are terrible. Pending sales contracts, terrible. Durable goods orders, those are things like big screen TVs, appliances, terrible. Yield curve, I just explained that. When they give you, the government pays you a big rate over 10 years, that means they got confidence in the economy. If they pay you a bigger rate for 3 months than 10 years, there's no confidence. So if there's no confidence in the economy, because right now they're paying you more interest on 3 months than 10 years, then how the hell can these people be out there saying this stuff?
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting...
Optimism? If the government says, I am going to pay you more money for 3 months, you lend me money for 3 months, I'll pay you more money. The government's saying to you, lend me money for 3 months, I'll give you a higher rate than for 10 years, which is ridiculous. You always have loaned money to the government. You've always loaned the money they gave you, you buy a treasury, right? And you always get more interest the longer the treasury was out there because they had confidence. But 99.99999% of the people don't even know what the hell the bond is. Most people don't know the difference between a bond and Swiss cheese. They have no idea how the bond market is a message of how well the economy is doing. So Kudlow and the boys said to the president, don't worry, we can rig this market anytime we want to do another QE. Now, what does that mean, QE? It means when they turn around right now and keep cutting rates, The short-term rate, they control. The Fed rate, they keep cutting rates. Like he said, July, we're going to make our first cut. And they're going to make more cuts and more cuts. What's that do? As that rate goes down, stock market goes up. Has nothing to do with the economy. Has nothing to do with the economy. You cut rates, the market goes up. Short-term rates you cut, market goes up. So people jump out of the bond market. What do they have to do to get out of the bond market? They have to sell their bond. What happens to the rates there? It goes up. Interest rates go up. So that means their scam is to get as many people buying stocks to get them out of the bond market. Get them to buy stocks by keep dropping the interest rates. Now, when they keep dropping the interest rates, the consequences are severe because as those 10-year treasuries go up, the yields go up, that means it's going to be very difficult. It's going to destroy the housing business. Destroy the housing business. Even more so, it's going to destroy our economy because we got to pay more interest on the national debt. For you people with student loans, it's going to cost you more interest. It's going to be a killer, but they're doing that on purpose. You don't now know why? So when it gets to that point, they can come out and look like heroes and say, wait a minute, hold on. We're going to save everybody. We're going to do another quantitative easing like we did in 2009. We're going to bring interest rates down to zero. And that means we're going to give all this free money to the CEOs. And they're going to take that money and they're going to invest it into their companies. And then they're going to improve. They're going to buy equipment, machinery, IT spending. And that means productivity is going to go up. Your wages are going to go up. This is a fantastic thing. We're going to bring interest rates down to zero to make another America, to grow America. Bring interest rates down to zero. So what they did is when they brought interest rates down to zero and they gave the money to CEOs, not a penny went into new machinery. Not one penny went into equipment or building a building. Why would it? They could buy the shares of their own company back. And guess what? The stock kept going up, but the company didn't have to sell one more. If a company built chairs, sold 1 million chairs, and the stock was at $10, they could run the company stock up to $20 and only build the next year the same million chairs. Let's say they sell 1 million chairs and the stock was $10. They can move the stock to $20 and on the same million in sales. They can move it up to $30 on the same million in sales. Matter of fact, if it gets so bad, the sales drop from 1 million down to 500,000, the stock will go up again. So the stock can go from $10 to $40 by not selling one more chair. In fact, they can lose money and the stock keeps going up. That's what quantitative easing is. And that's what they're planning to do. Destroy the economy to run the stock market up. They're going to destroy the economy so they can get the president reelected. Because, remember, they talked the president into owning the economy, where he says, judge my presidency, how well my president's doing, by judging how well the stock market's doing. He's stuck. These are evil people he put around him, but he has no choice. He's got to win. So that's why you join me, my gang. I'll tell you when to buy a stock. I'll tell you when to sell a stock short. Join my gang now, philsgang.com. You don't need to listen to these dopes.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3% when you look at the withholding tax where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by Boyd Investigative Group.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. I know you're not going to believe this, but I got to tell you this. So, most people, as they say, don't know the difference between a bond and Swiss cheese. And the market, Wall Street, so grateful of that. Because the first thing you'd be saying right now is, how can these people be saying stuff like this?
Consumer and business confidence remains strong.
How could they say that?
So I think if you look at the data about the U.S. economy currently, it's in a very strong position.
How could they say that when the government's going to only pay you for 10 years? They're only going to give you 2.09 in interest. You buy a 10-year treasury, they're only going to give you 2.09. For 3 months, they're going to give you more money, 2.54. So that's a bold-faced lie. That's a lie right there. That is a lie.
The stock market rally is going to continue. It's a very strong economy.
That's a lie. Because it was a strong economy, it'd be the opposite. The government would be giving you, for 10 years, 2.54, not 2.09. But see, they know you don't know anything about the bond market. so they can get away with it. But see, if you're a member, you join my gang, you're a member, you don't have to worry about this stuff because I take care of it for you. $39.95 a month. I take care of it for you. Now let's think about this. So what are they going to do right now? They're going to do everything they can, his team, the president's team, because they put him in a corner. They made him put his arms around the market and say to everybody in the world, judge my presidency by the performance of the stock market. Now we got one of the worst economies ever. The economy isn't reflected in the stock market. The economy is reflected in the bond market. So if the stock market goes up 10, 15, 20%, that doesn't reflect how well the economy is. That just reflects how well they can manipulate the stock market.
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting in our stock market as well.
See, that's not true. That's not true. What he's saying, that's a lie. It doesn't reflect in the stock market. If it reflected in the stock market, you'd be getting on a 10-year treasury 2.54 interest. You're only getting 2.09. The reason the government is only going to give you for 3 months 2.54 because there is no confidence in the economy going forward. But see, he can get away with this.
There's a lot of real optimism out there, and it was reflecting in our stock market.
See, he says the optimism is reflecting in our stock market because he knows he can get away with that because he knows you have no clue. You have no clue. It's reflective of the bond market. But he knows he knows you're not going to go to the bond market. You don't know the difference between bond market and Swiss cheese. So now to get the president reelected with the economy so bad, housing starts, just terrible. Permits going through just dropping like hell. I mean, durable goods orders, so important. Those are your big TVs and dying. I mean, no matter where you look, why do you think foreigners have just pulled out $216 billion out of our stock market? Because they look at the bond market. So join my gang and depend on me. Now, I know you think I'm negative. Every day I get that. Oh, he's negative on the market. Well, if you think I'm negative when I tell the truth, I'm sorry.
You can't handle the truth.
If you can't handle it, I'm sorry. But the people that can handle the truth make money. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. You reach back to St. Jude. $39.95. We've had that same price for 20 years, for God's sakes. And here's the key right here. Every day, if you don't want to go to class, you don't have to. If you don't want to learn anything, you don't have to. All you have to do at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, select the stock from the gang's portfolio, one of them, two, whatever you want, and then go in at 2 o'clock every day, the video of those stocks are posted. Here's what you hear. Let's say you were in Intel.
Intel, INTC, you see that we're still red over yellow, we're still green, which is an uptrend. However, we're not getting enough volume to drive this up. So again, and we took profits yesterday, so today is just a hold day, okay? We're just going to hold it, not going to do anything with it today.
Look at that. That's your video if you're in Intel. Has somebody called you? If anybody is listening to me, you got Intel. Has anybody called you today? Tell you what to do with Intel? You get that every day at 2 o'clock. If you still don't understand it, if you still don't get what he's saying, when he's putting up the chart and he's telling you the story while he's pointing to the chart, if you still can't get it, then you contact us and we'll put a personal coach to explain it again. But I'm not going to go over your house to have spaghetti and do it for you. What are you, nuts? So the consequences of this market rallying, and we're going to be in it. Look. The last time the market went up, the economy sucked. But wait a minute. Take silver. We shorted silver. That was in our portfolio. We had a return of 26% shorting silver. That was from February to May. Then we had our members switch and then buy it. We bought it on June 17th, silver. We're up 16%. So we shorted it down 26, and now we're back up 16% buying it. See, that's the key to the market. Stay with the same stocks. Because if a stock is going up, if it goes up, here, give me nugget, 53%. If a stock is going up 53% and you decide it's not going to go up anymore, I better get out, why would you go look for another stock? Because that means most stocks are up. So you're buying an overbought stock. Doesn't that make sense? Why the hell would you do that? If you're in a stock and it goes up, why would you get out of the stock that you're convinced it's going down? That's why you're getting out. You're convinced it's going to drop. You get out. Don't you get out when you're convinced it's going to go down? When you're convinced it can't go any higher? Don't you get out? Why the hell would you do that? Don't get out. Let's switch our position. Let's switch it to where we mitigate any loss by selling it short. And we do it for you. And what do? Just go get your video, for God's sakes, at 2 o'clock or when you come home from work. And just listen to the video.
Intel, INTC, you see that we're still red over yellow. We're still green.
And while he's doing that,
trend, however,
he's pointing to our color-coded chart. It's just frustrating. So here we are. We got now this team, Bartarama, Payne, Varney, all the same people every day. Pisani, they're all going to be telling you how this is the strongest market ever. They know you're not going to look at the bond market. They know that. So they don't have to worry about being called liars because they know you're not going to look at the bond market. But this is not about being liars or not being liars. No, this is about making money. So make a decision. You can either listen to them, do what they tell you, or you can put your money in a 401k where you feel awful good when the market goes up every day. You feel so good. Matter of fact, you feel so good when the market goes up when you're in a 401k. You don't even open it up when it comes to your house in the mail. You don't even open it up. You just throw it in a drawer. You feel so good. But you're never going to get any of that money. No one in a 401k ever reaps that profit. Because when the time comes and this market is going to crash, they're not going to let you out. You can't get out. You can't get out. Oh, you can get out, but if it starts crashing at 9 o'clock in the morning, they don't let you out that morning. You have to wait to the end of the day. But my point is, the people who feel so good because their 401k is up, you'll never get that money because the market crashes. And when the market crashes, you start calling your broker. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? You ask them. Don't you? You always ask them, what should we do? And what do they tell you? Stay in.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good stock.
Just enjoy your life, they tell you. Stay in. In fact, they even sell you more stock. What are you, nuts? So look, I'll look at the bond market. I'll take care of all this for you for a lousy $39.95 a month. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Time, get your instruction. For the first 30 days, just do it on paper. At the end of the 30 days, just judge me and my team by our performance. That's all. Invest $39.95 in yourself. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Help yourself first and then help the kids. It's a win for everybody. You think these people care about you on Fox or Bloomberg or any of those stations? Are you nuts? See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to